Okay. Well, I got 2 Mareeps. Light portal's on the other side, though. Doesn't seem anyone's going for it. Okay, we'll grab it. I don't mind playing a late game. Can we get fully evolve that? Sure. Decent start. Maybe we'll play electric. Oh, we didn't even get a light portal. Not that it really matters, you just get Clefairy out of it. Sound. I can do Reaper Cloth. That's an early... Might as well do it if we're handed it. Probably just gonna have to run these 2 though. So I'm gonna need to sell everything back to get the 5. I wonder if this thing is good if you put a safety goggles on it. I always kind of laugh at this line. Luckily, it's not a common unit, so it's not something you use all that often. Let's grab Mystic. Need to sell everything before the round starts. I want to keep any of this. You keep the Lillipup. We get another one. That's another good evolved early unit when you just ride on some strong early evos. Too bad. Grab this. Too bad we had to sell the other Goomies. We'll hold the Lillipups. Maybe we'll hold the Mareep too. Normally right now would be a good time to level. Am I gonna keep this? It can't crit on its ability. I think we'll do this just to get some power on the board. How could I get another normal in? I guess the grass unit's the only way to get early normal, unless you get Igglybuff. I'm not used to playing normal. What do we want to do with this water? I think charcoal's the best item here. I don't usually like putting in Venonat, especially with a top player being Bug. Looks like he's doing like Bug Aquatic stuff. Okay, maybe we'll put it in. What do we have here? This is the strongest unit. So we'll just run that. We'll just ride on the fact that we have fully evolved units, strong units, and itemized. Actually, maybe I should have put in the Nidoran, because that would have gave us Feel 3. Maybe we'll hold that. Looks like we're actually going to lose this round. He's running... He just got lucky with an early Vanillish, I guess. Okay, I need to do that. Oh, cool, the pig's in. I don't have a way to get the Gourmet, though. But it does give us normal. We can do this. Just put the normal scarf on you. Let's do this, it'll give more shields. Guess I could play like some type of normal field, maybe. Don't usually like playing field. And we shouldn't, because I'm gonna need to move these items off Hadir anyways. Hold this. Just so we can get another field in, possibly. What are these items kind of pointing towards? We're gonna want some kind of crit carry that's a caster. Guess we just pick a portal and we see. So I don't really have a direction at the moment. Besides normal or field. I don't really feel comfortable with playing normal. And I don't think I want to play field. We'll just use these early synergies to our advantage. Another charcoal, maybe? I don't like putting in Pamchan, though. Unless I'm gonna use it. Could pivot to fighting, maybe? Manfu's in as well. Sure. We could pivot to fighting, I guess. Or dark. We don't really have any additional darks, though. We do have Toxicroak, Manfu, and the grass one. It's not bad either. This guy's playing fighting, though. Playing standard human fighting from the looks of it. Am I gonna lose to a Chespin? Looks like it. Okay, we need to look for some fighting. And I rolled past one. Okay, we can take Chespin. One more fighting, please. That works. No, don't target him first. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, we good. We good, we good. Take the double fighting portal. A lot of fighting, and I wonder if there's someone else playing fighting. No, just me and him. I guess we have enough fighting between the two of us that it made fighting appear quite a bit. Farfetch or Kangaskhan? Oh, why do we have to see Rotom? I can't do that this game. Well, maybe. We can play grass. We don't really have the defensive items for it. Sure. Can I could get cooking in, technically. So there is the one fighting cooking with the grass. And then we could put in another one. Not quite there. Okay, maybe we make a healing item for Pancham. Okay, we can put you in better than the Poliwag at the moment. Do I just want to push levels, I guess? Or do we want to assemble the rest of the team? I could also get Aquatic if I hold this. The Toxicroak. Hello there, Merc 2K. I think we just make this Pancham carry. Which means I need to evolve it. Don't think there's another dark fighting. There is one in the additional picks for the uncommons, but it didn't get added. And then there is the unique that is a dark, but we didn't get that. So without some dark stones, I won't be able to go down that path. I think I'm gonna grab another heart scale. Or not. Charcoalin. Okay, we got one of the cookers. Now we got grass 3 as well, that's not bad. How am I gonna get another gourmet in? I did get rid of the Munchlax. Do we want to run that? I don't think so. What's Combee do? Probably not the best one. Combee does heal. I don't think we want to put in the bug though. Bugs tend to have lower HP. This Baytol is messing me up with its confusion. Rare that I see anyone run this. Oops, sorry. I accidentally bumped my mic. Okay. This is a pretty powerful unit. It has very low synergy in fighting though, but I guess we'll keep it for now. Here's the Toxic Roca. Do you want that? I think this is coming in for over this, actually. I want to get this Pam-Chan fully evolved. Yeah, Manfu's pretty good because it healed itself. I think I might want to run that. But no, I think I want to get Chespin out of here eventually. The grass synergy doesn't scale very well to the late game. Okay, I'll take this. We're not doing the Twerk Chick path, are we? Don't think we can get in another fire. Okay, is someone else going for the Pam? Probably the other guy's going for the Pam-Chan. Let's look. No, he doesn't have any. I'm just not getting lucky in finding them. I'll take another heart scale, I think. Unless I want another Never Melt Ice for charcoal, which I probably would want. I think I want this and another black glasses so we can make safety goggles and flame orb. Okay, let's get this in. This is probably not coming back in. Ditto. Guess I can use that to quickly evolve Pam-Chan, since he is our carry once I find another one. Probably want to do the cooking thing and then have it go on to my legendary. Still have to figure out how we're gonna get the cooking in. We didn't get any fighting epics, did we? No, we didn't. So, how are we getting this last gourmet? And we'll probably do Chansey if we can. That makes me kind of want to keep this though, because Chansey's kind of hard to fully evolve. Guess I technically would have a higher chance of finding Pam-Chan next level. So maybe we just push. We're still doing pretty good, all things considered. We haven't lost in a while. Well, we lost against this guy and this guy. No black glasses, okay. Unless we can get it off the last fight, it's a no-go. I was considering that. Let's grab the magnet then. Actually, no, I'll grab another water. I can make an aqua egg with this. Let's just give that to Poly Pearl, probably. So you can cast faster. Okay, we'll push up now. In an awkward position item-wise at the moment. Two flame orbs actually wouldn't be too bad because we got aquatic, so when the first wave goes off, it should get rid of the burn. I don't know if it reignites the unit though, so it might not be bad. I'll have to test that. Maybe that's worth doing this game. I think we should be able to get top 4. This is the other fighting player. He's doing a bit better than we are. Okay. You in. We'll look for this. Okay, let's test it, and we'll put this on you. And then I'll decide whether or not we're going to build the other one. I'll watch if the burn disappears after the first wave. This guy has an interesting team. Doing floral with the... Okay, it looks like he's still burning. I only got 1 kill off, right? This guy's gonna be a problem. Well, at least we got our extra chest items. Just money. Okay, money's fine. We can push up to 8. Actually, I should have probably done some rolling. But fighting 8 will give us a bit of a boost. And I think we need to get to 9 this game. So that I can get gourmet in as well as fighting. Yeah, a bunch of charcoal. I can give those to the Farfetch. I guess we'll just have our dudes burning. Okay, our portals get taken. So, what do we do? I don't want to lose region. Okay, we get a fighting anyways, that's good. I think I want this to be our carry. Yeah. I might have needed that. I think we just push up. This is probably better. Okay, we got fighting 8, aquatic. We need to get this evolved. So I might just slap the ditto on it. We're looking good. Okay, Cham. We'll do that. We need our Pangoro. We want to run this one. I think we want to run this one over this. Perfect. I could just slap in a random gourmet. Probably the icicle would be the best one. Because it's a backline. I think I want Chansey if we can get it, but Unfortunately, it's not a gourmet in its first form, so we'd have to evolve it. And it's a bit hard to evolve epics. I don't think we're gonna fully evolve this, so let's get this up so we get an extra gold. Okay, we are gonna evolve you. I'll take this so that my unit's not burning. There we go. I think we should do pretty well. We should at least make it in top 4. We can at least take one more loss. I think we're set up decently. We just need to get some of these guys evolved because we're missing Evas on these 4. And then we need to level to 9 right after that and stick a gourmet in. So we can get our signature leak dish. Put that on Iron Valiant. Okay, we're looking good. This guy was giving us trouble earlier, but it looks like we are doing a bit better now. Yep. That's good. Floral is hard. Okay, we need to get these Evos. There's one. We'll roll past that. I don't think we're gonna fully evolve that. Let's do it now, I guess. Just to give us some more power. Which means I should probably roll down a little bit more. Okay. Okay. This guy's going the human route. And he's got the bug legendary, which I think is one of the weaker fighting legendaries in my opinion. It's got an early timber though. Who is the superior fighting? He's still got his power units alive, which is not great. My Pangoro goes down, which is not good either. Just barely. Okay. We still have a little bit of power we can get on the team though. This can evolve, and we can get our gourmet in. 1 gold off. And whatever. Okay. Now we just leveled to 9. Get a gourmet in. Hopefully that'll give us the power we need. We're gonna get an item off of this. Probably give it to the Farfetch'd. Maybe to the Poliwag in the, or Poliwhirl in the back. Depending on what we get. Attack speed. We can do Punch and Glove for Farfetch. We're gonna have to bust through a lot of HP on him. Might not be a top 1 game. Okay. We were pretty close when we fought the Fighting Blair, so... Should I hold? I mean, we'll hold. I could evolve that one. So we want the Vanillish for the back. We're in top 4, which is great. Alright, and Valiant went down. Oh, that's not good. Strong Bisharp. Good items for it, too. Was able to just peel through my units. That was the other fighting player. We had a lot of fighting this game. Crazy. Our team just didn't come together in the end. Oh well. We made top 4, so we won't lose any elo. Might gain a little bit, depending on where I was. I think this guy has a slightly stronger team, though. He was able to pair the Iron Valiant with Oregon. This guy's also got a pretty strong team, though. With the Bisharp already. Yeah. This guy might take it from him. This guy's definitely not going to get any further. He's going to get knocked out next. Yeah, this guy still has some room to improve, too. Unfortunately, he's fighting for the same units, though. But I think this guy has a better chance with the strong carry Bishop and Iron Valiant with decent AP items. Okay. Just waiting on this guy. A lot of unfamiliar names. Alright, there we go. We got the 2 light. Tried to do that last game, but then our light portal didn't work. I could do my human light game that I like playing with Hitmonlee. Just did a video with that, but we could do it again. Want the magnet if we're gonna do that. Okay, we'll grab the other ones just to keep them out of the pool of units that you can find. Increases the chance of us finding what we need to find. Okay. I do want that if we're playing human play. Just grab all the ones. I have a back portal though. Makes it a little bit more annoying. So maybe we just play a standard late game. Okay, we'll get hurt scale. Okay. I'll grab a Chimchar. See what we're doing here. Get the early human fighting front line. Okay, I think we're gonna pivot out because we're gonna need something in the back. So I'm gonna have to find a backline carry, I think. But we'll do this for now. Rage isn't bad. I'll do this as well. Turn the light off for now. Stick this on you for now. And we'll stick this on the Machop for now. If I hadn't done all that, we would have probably lost to this team. He had hit a early Vaporeon's pretty good. Horsey backline, Poliwag. Didn't level, didn't put any of his other items on. Interesting. Let's grab... This one's a bit annoying. I don't know. Could maybe do... You could maybe do the Magnet. Magnet's the best here. Voltorb. Yeah, I'll do Magnet. A lot of people going water. Losing to this guy. Just on a bunch of Evo'd units. Guess I'll sell this then. Could do steel. Well, we have some decent steel units in. We also have the additional Voltorb. Steel's not very good in the back line though. Maybe we're dumping this light idea. Could maybe go steel. We're fire right now. Don't have the best units for fire though. I guess we have magnets. Magnets are alright in fire. Yeah, maybe we just go fire then. We'll grab these two then. See what we have in our next line of additionals. Guess we're just playing a fire human game, maybe, this game? Yeah, we're gonna want Magmar then. Ooh, we get Magby. Okay, maybe that could be fun. I've not run a Magby in a fire composition. I don't really like putting this in, so I'm gonna take this and look for a charcoal. Oh, we got an extra unit in. I can sell this. Cyndaquil is definitely not coming in. Okay, maybe we hold this Bregzin. Charge is pretty decent on Bregzin. Especially if we can get Psychic in. If I can get a Firestone with Chop. We'll see what we get. Human Fire is pretty cool, though. And maybe I can run a double rock front line. Kinda counterintuitive to it. It's rare you get to run rock and fire. It's only 3 rock fire units. One of them's a unique. We're taking this fire portal. Torkoal. Not my favorite. Could get the Cosmog, I guess. We could do like Psychic Light Cosmog. You know what? That could be fun. I don't need to run it on the team at the moment. And then we can deck it out with these items. I need to roll now, though, for Evos. Okay, we get the... We can make a fire version of him. Want the charcoal anyways. Okay, we do want to evolve that. Getting there. Still don't have this anymore. Okay. Let me turn that one around. I'm gonna put this on the Machoke for now. That's good. I think I'm gonna want a defensive item. That's the one I would have wanted. Let's grab... Grab the ice. Okay, I'll do this for now. Can't evolve that anymore. We just need to grab ones. We don't want to fully evolve that. Maybe we drop this as well so we have a higher chance of finding it. I always hate this part. Cosmog is kind of a bait. Sometimes. And then of course I find a Charmander. Okay. Do this for now too. Yeah, it's just called Pokemon Auto Chess. If you just type it into Google, you can find it. It's a browser game. You can just play it straight from your browser. Pretty cool game. What do we drop? Brigson, I guess. We'll wait this one round. Here, I'll grab it and stick it in chat if you want. Okay. What do we do in here? Charcoal, probably. Punching Glove seems the best. Especially since I think we're gonna still stay in fire, even if we're gonna pivot out. Okay, one more. We got you now. We just need to do it another time, which is really annoying. Okay, I want this one. Take the Pichu out for it. I think if we can get this evolved again, I'm gonna swap this in, put these items on it, so that we can get our 3 Psychic in. I always get baited by the Cosmog, but it's really powerful if you can get it to evolve. You just have to sacrifice some health rolling low and not advancing in the game, which is really annoying. Okay. Good. Get the Geodude. Okay. You're good. Grab some more ones. I'll grab this. Because we're probably going to need that for Light 5 anyways. Got a pretty decent carry to help hold us for a bit, at least. What do we want here? Something to pair with those glasses. Guess I could just get another charcoal. Okay, come on, just give me my... Okay. Give me everything besides what I need. Probably shouldn't have held on to this Ditto as long as I have. Probably gonna need it for something though to kind of get us back in it. The Jigglypuff's gonna end up ruining us with the sleep. It's unfortunate. Okay, we got you, that's good. We're keeping you though. You can come in temporarily. This is probably not staying. Okay. Okay, we're pretty close to dead. I'm gonna definitely need to get this thing to evolve very soon. As soon as it does, it becomes super powerful. Biggest problem is trying to get it to fully evolve. And we'll put the muscle band on it as well. Then we'll just get the 5 light in. Okay, that's it. Evolve right there. Could keep that. Okay, how many away are we? 3. Okay. 2. I don't know. Oh, this could have been mid. At least we pulled it off. light portal. Okay, that's not bad. There we go. There we go. Full light. Now we just have to evolve so we can, or level so we can put stuff in. Would want to get one more psychic in. Getting locked down by this love disc. But we're good. This thing becomes so strong. Okay. We need a level though. No more rolling. We'll get this in, we'll get fire active temporarily. We need to find another psychic. We got Beldum. Gonna need some more frontliners though. This doesn't need to stay, I guess. Good enough. We could also try to get steel in for it. I just need like durable items to keep our front line alive. Actually, let's get the psychic stone. That way I don't have to hunt down a psychic. We can put that Megby in instead of Magmar. Get a rock front line. I'm gonna do this for now, just so that we can get some power in. Rage. Good enough. Hardest part is just getting that thing to evolve, and then once you do, you just can go off. Okay, I think we get a steel in. We got the steel psychic that we could put in. That way I can do some pivoting. We could drop this, put a different fire in. Okay. I think this is the first time I got a game where this actually goes off. Maybe I definitely want to run at some point. Run a double rock front line. Activate fire. So Beldam comes in, I can put this over that, and then our 9th will be Rhydon, I guess. And then we can get a little bit behind, though. I don't think that we'll get there. Might have to put a different rock in. What other rocks do we have? We could put in... Steel is also an option. Okay, Polka Doll. So we just want durable units. So yeah. Okay, this is gonna go at some point, so I'll just stick the Polka Doll on it. Okay. Good enough. I'll do this just for now. Could get Ghost Synergy in. Nah. Okay, Ditto's fine. What's a strong steel? Someone's already running the Bisharp, so I can't really do that. I guess we could use this on the Beldam when we get it. Uh-oh. Okay, we're still alive. Ooh. But that, though. Okay, I think we'll do that, actually. Okay, we'll grab this. Okay, we won't get steel then. Only problem with this is I'm gonna drop... I'd have to drop Psychic. I don't think that'll be a big issue, though. We can maybe get to 9 and put it in. We get a reprieve round after this one. Yeah, things are just doing too much damage now. Oh well, we'll take 3rd. That was fine. Too bad the portal wasn't in the front. Then this thing could have gotten to the fight a lot earlier, but we made the best out of it. Pretty fun game. I just wanted to do it because we had the Behemoth, rare the AC Behemoth, and then you also can get the Stalago. And then we also got the other Necrozma. I could have maybe taken this out and put Necrozma into the portal instead, because this doesn't need to stay in the portal. But definitely makes it a lot more powerful in the light portal. And I don't think we really had the items to itemize this correctly for putting it in the portal. And does it become a range unit when you put it in light? I can't remember. Oh, it does, yeah. Maybe that might have been a better decision. Would have had the lion right in the fight. But maybe we don't want it getting targeted. I don't know. It was a good game either way. Still got in the top 4. I'm fine with that. Move on to the next one. Okay, well, we got the grass package. I do like playing grass. Don't have a grass portal, unfortunately. I could take the dark portal in hopes of getting C-Dot. But you might have to get grass and dark for that to show up. Okay, we do get C-Dot, good. Would love to grab a second cat. Don't really like that item though. I will take a second cat. I'll make something out of the heart scale. Could also go dark. Let's just grab a bunch of these. Keep them out of the pool. I could double heart scale Rocky Helmet this pretty early on. Also an early Spinnerack. I would love it, but we don't have a Weedle, so that makes that a little less desirable. Just throw in 3 grass. I think we'll just stick with my grass plan. Okay, we're gonna need some power. Let's get Spoon. I'm annoyed that we haven't found C-Dot yet, but that's okay. I think we just want to grab an early 5 grass, because the power of grass synergy is that you get the healing over time, and you get higher and higher intervals as you go up in bonuses. So if you can hit those tiers much quicker than your opponents... Oh. Well, we could get a grass egg. Alright, let's see. We haven't hard committed to anything yet. Maybe we'll switch to something else. It's kind of hard not to do this because everybody gets an egg. Okay, that's either Sound, Water, and Fairy. I guess we could do that. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this for this when it evolves. This is a pretty good item for it. And then we're in a sound route as well. Yeah, I don't have the power at the moment. Okay. Not really what I want to see. Let's grab a water unit so we can start fishing. We'll do this just for now. I'll stick this on you and this on you for now. And then we'll move those items on to Papilio, right? I don't know. I didn't play this generation. Yeah, Papilio. Fairy, sound, and water. Oh, we don't have water. Thought this was a water unit for a sec. Oh, cool. We can play water Amorphous. Jeez, this guy's going for a lot of gold bits. I think I've played with this guy before. The egg plus the... I think those are Chinese characters. Seems familiar. Sucks I'm not getting any water units. We can get Ammonite in. Then we can get another Amorphous in, and we'll get a huge boost to our health and attack speed stats for our units. I'm gonna hope that we get the other water bug so I can partner it with this. Okay, well, we can do this to get the early Amorphous. I'll hold it. Still need to find the Ammonite, though. Okay, I'm gonna go an attack damage style build. I'm gonna get Nomicon. I think I'm gonna grab Upgrade if I can, and also the Tooth for it, so I can put all those items on this. Make it an attack damage spellcaster. Okay, that isn't what we want. None of these items really what we want. I think we'll get the Seed then. And also, it's kind of a non-offensive unit to put in because... nobody really uses Meowth. Field player might. But usually people don't use it because it's only really good for getting early. Because of its ability, it gets Payday. You can stick items on it. Yeah, you can basically use it as a pivot character where you try to evolve it real quick so that you can get the second tier payday, so you can get the payout on the money. Then you can dump some power items on it. And then use the income advantage early and then dump the Persian later. Does the dark version get payday as well? I have to look at the dark version. Yeah, it's also payday. Okay. Let's put this here too. I don't have the level yet, so we'll stick this out. Weird, I haven't seen very many water units. Is someone else playing water? No. Interesting. This guy's gonna go sound. So we're gonna be fighting with similar units to him. Maybe we just go pure water though. Don't worry too much about the sound. We do have the sound bug though to partner with. This could be bad. Okay, we got it up. King's Rock's fine. I think we'll do the sound bug partnered with it. Does he have it? No, he doesn't have it yet. I'm hoping we don't get the Palafin because that was the field portal. So there's a good chance we could get that by accident. Okay, we don't. Don't usually like running this. Unless we want to run sound. I don't really want to do that though. Okay, let's do it. It's not a bad unit. Pretty powerful, especially early. Okay, we'll do this for now. I think we're just gonna level up because most of the units we want are in the next category, so we want the higher rare chance. So we're probably gonna want to get the 7 to have the highest chance of finding them. Plus we want to get this in. Okay, we got cellos too. So we can do the full aquatic play. Or water play. With Amorphous. Don't want to put that in for him. We're gonna need this for this, so I'll put that one in. We have to do this to evolve that. Now it's much more powerful. Don't think we're gonna run this. Artillery is cool, but we'll hold it. Yeah, I do want to evolve you, though. Okay, I do need a spoon. Unfortunately, it's going away from us. We get it. Good, good. Now I just need a water. Finish off our items for Peplio. I don't think we want to finish this off. We'll just sell it. At least it gives us back 2 gold. I'll do a little bit of rolling just because I want to get the Evo on you. You're actually a pretty good water tank, so we can put this on you now. I got water ground as well. It is fine. Too bad I don't have items for the Mantine. Mantine's pretty good early. If you can give it a soul do. I don't think we're gonna do Gyarados stuff. We want the sound bug though. This is also a pretty good frontline unit. Maybe we put this one instead of this. Scales better on the defense. Okay, we do want you. There's the sound bug too. We're not doing the Gyarados route. We might put in Milotic though if we get it. Okay, we'll put this in for now to get sound active. Okay, now that'll dupe. Okay, we got the water. Good, good. Finish up the full items for you. Good. I think I'll start leveling now, so I can get these units in. So we need to get Amorphous in, and we need to get water in. Wondering if we should just do this to get power. I think I might want to save it for Shellos though, if we can get it. That's one of the better babies to get. Crocodile, in my opinion, is one of the better ones. I do like Vikavolt though. I don't think I'm gonna go further with this. I think we're gonna level to 7 because I want to start fishing up the next tier. Because if we get Milotic, I'll probably take it out instead of Marill because it's considered a fairy as well, and it pretty much has the same ability as Marill, except it's considered a 3-star, so it's gonna get the full damage output. It's also a dragon, so... Might waste the Ditto on that instead. Okay, we got a pretty good team now. Got our Water 6 bonus. We just want to get one more level so we can get Amorphous 3 in, so we can make use of all these bonuses. I might grab that for now. What do we want? More frontline stuff? Probably. Grab another heart scale. Just build a tank item for our frontline rock. Yeah, we got one Feebas. Put this here. Oh, we got the Wizpod. Yeah, interesting. Might pivot that out. We'll just run the sound synergy for now. So maybe we can go Water 9. And the Wizpod's perfect for Water 9, because if we want to fish up Wishy-Washy, then we're going to need a monster to pair with it. And that would give us another Amorphous. No way for us to get Amorphous 5, though. We don't have an additional... Not with a Water Stone, at least. And I'd probably have to sell the Mantine. But we'll work on getting to 8 so we can get this in. Let's see if we can get Shellos. If we get Shellos, I'll just sell this. Put Shellos in instead. We got a lot of status effects on our team too. We got this web that paralyzes, and then we got burn off of Pokenomicon. Pretty nasty status effect team. And this thing's living even though it's not evolved, which is nice. Okay. I might get rid of this at some point. It is doing decent damage at the moment, but it doesn't really fit on the team. At least it gives back 10 gold if you sell it. I think Soldu's decent. Put that on the Mantine for now. Especially since there's only one water portal. I'm not guaranteed to get it. Oh, seems like nobody wanted it. I think this is going to be Volcanon. I don't really want that as a water unit. I'd prefer a water frontline if we can. Manphy would be good too. Guess we get Suicune. Okay. Not my favorite, but not terrible. You know what? We'll drop this now. Stick you in the corner. We'll sell this now, get this, put this in. Okay. Do we still have Shellos? Yes, we do. Good. Okay, we need to do something to keep our Suicune alive. That's a good unit. Gives us a big chunk of that. So we're gonna probably want this when we pivot. Okay, we'll do that for now. Not running that. Okay. I could ditto this. Okay, there's a couple good items here for me. Okay, I think we get blue for Suicune. I'm gonna do this. We'll switch the bugs out and we'll put this one in. We'll lose sound, but which will lower our amorphous bonus slightly, but we'll get a slightly more powerful unit here. Like this here. This will replace this at some point. Need to find Shellos and get this evolved. That's good. Now we just need to find the Shellos. Yeah, we good? Oh, I noticed I didn't finish this. That's fine. We got better items. We got the Soldo for that. Okay. Fishing up money. Not bad. It is fine for finishing this. Not finding our West Shellos. Don't think we're gonna need it though. We got 3 decent power units. You got the Dialga. That's not the right item to put on Decidueye. Okay. Birds. Probably find a roll on birds. Get the Slight Wild. Okay. Ditto's fine. We're 1 away now. We just have to fish up 1 more. Okay, now we don't have to fish up 1 more. We can just get it right now. Okay, that'll give us some more power too. I can get rid of Meryl. I think I'll just get the King's Rock for you. And just do this right now. Stick this in. I guess it doesn't do the damage that Meryl does. Meh, whatever. They'll have better auto attack damage. I am not finding the Shellos though, which is rather disappointing. Yep. I don't need these anymore. Would like to run that until we can get Wishy-Washy, which we'll probably not get. Because I need this Shellos, and I'm not finding it. Okay, good, this thing didn't die. I think we're gonna win without getting to 9. I think I'll just get this for Milotic if I can. Good. Finally got it. Yeah, this is gonna go over the ice cream cone. This can go in. Now we'll just push up. Actually, yeah, we can fully get our water in. Water 9, 3 Amorphous, 2 Monster, 2 Fairy, 2 Bug. Let's go. Okay, good. I was scared there for a second. Okay. Oh, we got 1 Wishy. If we get lucky with another Ditto, I could probably get it. I'll wait this one round, though. Probably just want another mana item or attack speed item for Milotic. Okay, that is not... Guess we'll get the King's Rock. Okay, let's see if I can find another Ditto. Nope. Okay, we'll put this on the Gastropod then. Okay, I might have to... Oh, sweet. We got this. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Problem is, could do this. We're not at 9 anymore, but this might be better. Too bad I wasn't a little bit faster. I could have got Grookey fully evolved. Okay, well, I'll take second off of it. I needed that King's Rock on Wishy-Washy, because he scales on health. But I also needed the Gastropod probably over. And then the Aquanid, if I kept Shellos, that would have probably been a better pivot. Should have thought about that. Oh well, that was a pretty good game. How many we got in tonight? 3? Got all in the top 4 tonight. I'll do one more. We have a bug lobby again. And we've been climbing our way up slowly. Almost back to 1150. Yeah, we got an early 3 Clang. I do like that. We got a Steel Portal coming our way, so I think that's just what we're gonna do. Nicely, cleanly get it. Hopefully we get the Steel region. Yeah, we did. Good, good. Magnet is fine. So is Heart Scale. We'll take the Magnet. Okay, so we got Slugoo Steel version, and we get Rookity and Vivoroom in this region. The Slugoo is the more important unit. It's a little bit harder to get though, because a lot of people want it. Early Vivoroom is awesome though. Allows us to get our artificial item. That gives us early fire. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sell. So I'm gonna want to hold on to this because getting this fully evolved in a steel team is really good. Okay. I'll take charcoal. Charcoals are good in steel. Not finding Aaron. Someone else go in steel. Okay, this guy's grabbing Aaron's. Give me my Aaron's, buddy. Okay, that's good. Probably want to build a flame orb. I'll grab another charcoal. Probably gonna need a black glasses at some point, but I'll wait until we can get another heart skill. Okay, I don't like that we don't have what we need. And that at least is a higher quality unit. We could do this just to guarantee we win this round. We'll get rid of the Magnemite at some point, so I'll stick this here. And since we're gonna be on fire, I'll put that on you instead. Okay, we lose this one, a much more powerful normal team. Which sucks, because I dropped below 10, and I was kind of expecting to win that round. I guess we could grab seed. Don't really want any of these other items. We can run a frontline Growlithe. Get fire off of it. Okay, coughing's interesting. We could go artificial instead of steel. Hoping that guy drops the steel stuff he has. So close. If we had my Aeron right now, it would be so good because we get rock. Okay, I'll move this here. Get a revive, maybe. Don't know what else I'd do with this. I'm gonna need the heart skills for other stuff. Either that or I could do protective pads. Especially since this thing hurts itself. We'll just run that for now. Stop us from losing. Ooh, we got the steel rock. Nose pass. Fortunately, we're not finding these early Aerons, though. Okay, here's one. Would love to put this in, but we can't without dropping the Magnemite. But we'll put it in next level. We'll hold the Magnemite, I guess. We can just run a Magneton for a little while. Could run loaded dice. Okay, Rookedy's good though. Heart Scale, Bronzong. Getting lots of options here. Yeah. That's really good. Don't know what we're doing with this though. I guess I could get another ice, get a salt vest, and partner that with these. Rookedy was a really good pickup, so was the Bronzong. Just an early steal. Ooh, okay, we got Riolu. Yeah, I want Riolu with these items. I'll do that for now, though. I don't think this is coming in. I could hold it. We do have the Steel Rock to partner with it. But Riolu's definitely coming in. Okay, one other guy playing Steel. He's going the Aeron path. I screwed him over with the Klings because I got them. I don't like the lineup, but it's fine. Yeah. Don't really like black glasses, but we can make something out of it, I guess. I wanted the Steel Fighting Portal. Getting Phalanx would have been so cool. We could still get it though. Okay, Steel Dragon's not bad. We're gonna wanna do this. I don't even know if we saw Goomies. Someone playing Dragon? Yeah. We're gonna want Goomy though, so we can hit our Dragon overlap. I guess I could put these on you. I do want to put them on the Riolu though. What's the attack power of Lucario? 18. This one's slightly higher. Okay, maybe we don't run it then. I will run you though. Rock Bug. Okay, we can do this to soften the damage. I think we'll do this. Stick you back in. Good Evo there. This thing's fairly bulky now. Ooh, we got Excavalier. Okay. I like that. It's is gonna be a strong steel game. What do I do with these black glasses? Crit stuff? Crit cast? No, we just do normal crit. I can make this item. Yeah, I know. It's so much more power. It's so bulky. If we can get a I really want to see Jirachi as our legendary. That'd be really good. Because then we can get the Metang line and get Psychic active. Having this guy though, he hits so hard. Look at that. 50 damage. Bam. Dead. Household. Household's holding out. We got this. Support units don't have anything on us. If I get Jirachi with Bronzong, I get the double overlap, right? And then I just have to run the Metang, the Beldam line as our third psychic. I don't need to run any more than that. We can just run those 3. Just get psychic 3. Gives a little bonus to all 3 of them. Still would like to find our Gumi here, though. I didn't get it off in time. Oops. This guy's got the Gooms. Please kill that thing before it kills us. No. Hey, I'll sell these back. I need to get this Gumi before we go up, though. I was planning on running the Lucario in the back with these items, but then we got this guy. Not evolving that any further. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll just roll low at the moment. I also kind of want to get electric in just so that our attack speed stuff. If I can get an electric stone, I will. Let's get Sharkle. I'll keep this apart just in case I can make an electric stone. I do want to fully evolve you if we can. Looks like it wants to give it to me. Ooh, Majarna's in. We got X-Cavalier though too, which makes me really tempted to go down that path, but I'm not sure about it. We already got so much overlap synergy. Probably will dump this for the Beldam once we get it though. I don't think I'm gonna go any further into artificial. This guy's playing a similar comp. Stealing my units. I got the harder hitting steals though. Yeah, this is good for finishing off Rookity. Or this. Don't need to. Okay. Maybe we'll use the Ditto to finish off Gumi if we can find one more. Just so I can start pushing levels. Because I want to hit the dragon synergy. We can stick in another dragon. Oh, they've been doing pretty good. We got top. We didn't get a first place tonight so far, but all top 4 tonight. First game was top 4, second was third, and then second place was the last game, I think. Okay, I might just do the Goomy now. Okay. I think we'll grab the stone if we can. Okay, we got 3 electric, that's good. That'll make it so every 4th attack, our dragon will hit harder, or hit twice, which is good, because it's doing 50 damage a swing. Do we want this on the Corvus Wire, though? No. No, we don't want that thing. We'll put it on Vebroom for now because I'm going to get rid of it. Yeah. So hopefully we can find some more magnets for on Lugia-Ho-Oh. And then I guess we'll do this now. And then we'll just have to keep pushing levels, and we'll just stick in Sound Dragon could be fine. I didn't even notice he was in. That would give us the sound bonus for you. Beldam's coming in for this. And then hopefully we can find Jirachi. Because Jirachi will just bring the game to... Yeah, Noibet. I didn't even notice it was in. It's kind of perfect for the last dragon. Because then I give us sound. If we can get Jirachi, we can get sound 4 off of it. Boogie. Is that other steel player getting knocked out? Yeah, looks like it. I don't want him to get strong, because there's a lot of really good steel units in. So he could pick up the other ones I'm not taking. I don't want to see him going off with Riolu and X-Cavalier. But it's a good thing he's still in, because that means there's going to be more steel portals in the... Okay, well, we could do box. Crit Claw or something in the front. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna maybe try for this one. Got sound attached to it, so there's a good chance we'll see Jirachi. And we get it. Okay, I'll put this in for now. We still have the Corvus Fire, yep. Let's get the 8 real quick. Maybe I'll just put the crit stuff on Jirachi. Make a crit Jirachi. Yeah, now we just need to find the Beldum, and then that replaces this. And then I might move this on to Clang. And then we'll put this in and a final Noibat, and we should be all good to go. And we got plenty of health to play with, so we got time. We'll be able to get a fully evolved Corvisquire. Which maybe we could put the Electric Stone on. Yeah, we're gonna get Sound 4 as well, which is gonna be nice. And we're gonna have some good front line, because Metang's got pretty high base stats, 10 and 10. I don't know what its HP looks like, but... let's just... No, we'll be patient. We got health. I don't have to go too fast. Get 8 steel in next round, so all of our units will do ridiculous damage. I'm sure this is going to be a first place victory for us. The only other guy is Sound. This is the guy right here. Let's see how well we do against him. That mouse hold could be scary. And he's got Porygon already. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Okay, that's a good amount of HP. We might be able to even fully evolve it if we play it right. What do we want here? I could get the Psychic Stone, maybe. No. That's kind of what I wanted. I'll just grab this. We'll put this on the Corvisquire. It's got a little bit of defense on it, and it'll allow it to cast a little bit faster. Okay, we do this. We got Steel 8 now. Let's look for the... Okay, Ditto's good. Let's look for the Metang. And the Noibat, which I have to remember we're looking for. Doing good. Okay, that's what we're using the Ditto on. Or maybe we won't even need to. Okay, I'll do it. Just so that we have the Corviknight, because that's just going to be so much more damage. Then we'll use this on the Beldum. Ooh, this guy could have been dangerous. He has Tapu Koko. But we're just too strong at the moment. Oh. Okay, we're not doing that. We need to find that Beldum. There we go. I think this goes on Clang for sure. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Now we just need the dragon, which I'll probably get, and then we'll just hard push to 9 and stick it in. Okay. Just gonna get the attack speed for Clang. Okay, let's find the dragon. Not that we really need it anymore. Because we got the steel bonus. We just get ridiculous steel bonus. But it would give us the 2 sounds, so that would be fine either way. Pretty close. Is this guy gonna beat me? No. We pull it off. He's still alive though. We had pretty bad items on Geronimo. Gotta poke it all. Okay. There's our Noibat. Okay, I need 64 gold, and I should be able to get that after this round. Then maybe I'll just use the 2 Dittos on this. Because the only thing we'd want to evolve is this. Which we could do, but then we'd have to hover low. I'd rather just get the power in. We don't need to evolve the Metang. Okay, we beat this guy easily. He lost to either this guy's ghost or my guy's ghost. Could do this for the back line for more power, or we could get the revive. Yeah, I'm gonna get the revive then. This one's slightly more bulky. Okay, we got enough. Let's do it. We got sound. Give us a lot more attack speed every time there's a cast. We good. Pretty close though, they got pretty good teams. An Amorphous team with Poison. No wonder he's doing so good damage. Poison's pretty strong for damage. I always love getting Neolago in Amorphous. And in Poison it's pretty good too. Should be able to beat this team. Especially since we have protective pads on Corviknight. Allows us to punch through the shields quicker. Good. Probably Lens for Bronzong. Yeah. I think I'll move this one here too. Just to make it a better blockade for our power units on this side. I guess that guy quit, or did he lose the dogs? That'd be pretty sad if he lost the dogs. I think he just quit. Okay, we good? I think we have one more round. Yep, one more round. Very rarely ever get to the primals. That guy had a little bit more HP, we could have got there. Well, this should be over. I don't see him building something that can beat me. He's got like most of his units in anyways. I guess he has a couple units he could evolve. Yeah, that one just kind of went smoothly. Got exactly the legendary we wanted. Not really the best items for Jirachi, but I mean, crit items aren't terrible on steel units. And we get a little bit of boost to its ability power or I don't think that's what it's called in this game, but special power, I guess. We got our Sound Force energy, which is really strong. Fortunately, we went way over cap on steel. Yeah, that one's definitely going for the YouTubes. Yep, it'll probably be a couple videos from now, but yeah, it was a really cool game. I usually do pretty well with steel. Steel's a pretty easy synergy to play. The hardest part of playing steel is getting a front line, but we got a lot of additional steel units that were good front lines, especially with the really early Bronzong, giving us the 18 armor real early on, plus its ability buffs its defense and special defense, so if it's able to sit around, it can bulk up pretty quick, stay alive a really long time, and just frontline for your steel team for a very long time. And then another hard part with steel is getting a decent backline, but we got tons of decent backline. So, and we got really lucky with the these combination of items early on, off of our artificial. Didn't make use of the fire synergy, but it was with being on fire, we were able to get the extra speed for our Archilodon, I guess that thing's called. And we get the big 50 damage hits off of it, and we get the reduced burn off of that, and then we were able to get our electric synergy with the Thunderstone, so every fourth attack it's going to hit twice for 50, is going to do 100 damage on that swing. Crazy amounts of damage. And getting a fully evolved Corviknight was really good too. We got really lucky. I think, how many Dittos do we get? So I used one on Goomy, and then I got at least 4-ish Dittos, I think, around there. So we used 2 on Noibat. We used 1 on the Metang, 1 on Goomy. I could have sworn I had another one at some point. Did I use 1 on Bronzong? I don't know if I cleanly evolved with Bronzong. Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 this round. That's a lot of Dittos. I've had games with like 7 Dittos. That's crazy. But 5 is still pretty good. So some games I don't see any. Yeah, we had some crazy top lane or top finishing teams. A normal team with Mousehold, they had the double big eater built. And he got Sylvelia with Porygon, which is really strong crossover. Was it? Yeah, I think I saw 2 of them in the shop, and then I already had the one that I picked from the additional picks. Yeah, I guess I didn't have the 5. It was 4 probably. Still crazy. We got to cleanly evolve Corviknight without using the Dittos, unless I used a Ditto on Corviknight early to evolve it. I can't remember, but yeah, crazy game. Wonder if this guy wanted to commit harder to sound and then decided not to. Rare you see a Clefable though. Wonder why he did that. I guess he was trying to do this. His team seems a little weird. Seems like he was trying to go one way and then he pivoted elsewhere. So it looked like he was trying to do Fairy, because he did have Togepi on the team at one point. He was trying to do Fairy normal, and then he changed his plans. You got a loud red explode too. I don't know why he wasted so much time getting the explode and then he didn't put the items on it. Because like Porygon's good with these items, but he's got a fully evolved explode. I mean, Explode's old ability was much better than his new one, but still pretty good. Yeah, if we hadn't gotten so lucky, I think these two would have easily been able to beat me. But we got pretty lucky. But I would normally call it, but we've been on a pretty good roll tonight. I'll play one more, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think he saw the Savelli, and then he was just like, okay, I'm going to commit to the Porygon now. But there's really no point in fully evolving something to 3 if it's a backline. If you're not going to itemize it. Because the additional stats on a backline isn't as important. It's okay to 3-star a frontline if you can, because then you're getting the additional defensive stats to tank for your backline. That's okay. I'm just gonna play the one more. Normally I would have quit right now because I did get my 4 games in tonight, but stream's doing really good tonight. I had a handful of viewers earlier, even though most of them didn't stick around or talk much, but I don't know what happened. I guess my video got pushed in the algorithm or something because on my studio it says I have 291 views on my stream, so a bunch of people clicked on, clicked off real quick or something. Every time I kept looking over, there was like a handful of people sitting in the view count. Ooh, I'm odd. Oh, I'm in the higher tier lobby. Am I? No. Just everyone that's joining high tier. Jeez. This is gonna be a tough match. Maybe I shouldn't have played this one. So I don't have to end on a loss. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I started streaming and then I was like playing and then I looked over and I had like 60 views. I was like, huh? And then I went back to playing and then I looked over again. I was like close to 100. I was like, Jesus, what's going on? I think it was my most recent video that is pushing me in the algorithm though, because my newest video got quite a few views considering it just got published yesterday. Not my newest video, not the one I published tonight, but the one from the other day did quite well. Yeah, the ghost game, I got almost 100 views on that. I think that's what's causing me to get pushed in the algorithm was that one got really pushed, and so as soon as I started my stream, I'm still holding the, I forget what the stat is in YouTube. Forget what they call it. Like interest points or something that you get for, you can like check for individual videos how well it's pushing you in like interest, and I think that's what like equates all of that gets like tallied up for how much you get pushed in the algorithm. Yeah, it looks like my other videos are doing quite well too. Some leak over interest. I just enjoy when people randomly come into the stream and then they're like, "Oh, what's this game?" I love getting more people into this game. It's really cool. More players there are, the faster the queue times are. Okay, I think we're gonna have to play something really safe if we're gonna want to win this game because we got a mod in the game and we have another 1150 player. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get the channel at least to the point where I have the numbers that I could monetize if I want to at the end of summer. That was kind of my goal, was to try to get to that point. Okay, I think we might want to play Dragon this round if we can, because that's just a safe synergy to get in the top 4. So I'm gonna grab the Dragon Portal. We got a Charmander. So I don't really want to end on a loss. And we can grab a second Charmander. Well, if you can find people that you think might actually like it. There was a handful of people in my real life that when I started the channel were like fainting interest in my channel, but I knew they wouldn't be interested in my content, so I was like, oh, don't check it out. And then me not pushing my content on people in real life actually helped overtly get some people to be interested in it because I wasn't pushing it on them. So I think it's better if people find the content themselves rather than being pushy about it, because you just end up building resentment. Because a bunch of people at my work were like, you know, asking me what I do in my free time, and I was like, oh, I work on a YouTube channel, and they're like, oh, what's the channel's name? I'm like, oh, you probably won't be interested in it. Oh, okay. Well, if they play the game, that'd be cool. I just don't want to. I don't want to make people watch if they don't want it. If it's not something they're interested in watching. So I had my boss was like, oh, a boss I had. He was like, oh, I can send you some of my. I think it was Instagram or something. He had some social media. He said that he had a lot of followers on. He's like, oh, I can give you a shout out on there if you want. And I was just like, I don't know how much crossover there is between your and my audience, so I'm assuming you don't do anything gaming related, so I don't want to bother people. So I think that's what causes like certain people when they like pop off and did we get golden Magikarps? Or I'm just running low money-wise. How do I build this? Probably upgrade. Yeah. I think if you just are too pushy and then like you do tactics to like get really popular too quickly, you're gonna build a lot of resentment and then you'll end up getting a lot of more haters than you normally would instead of like building a fan base kind of naturally. So I know when I was younger, like PewDiePie was really popular, and just hearing about him all the time kind of irritated me that I never really checked out his content. What do we do here? Some defense items. Probably want heart scale then. Like, I'd rather build slightly slower than if I can build a audience that's super enthusiastic about my content, so I don't have to deal with haters as much. Because I'd rather have my community just be full of, you know, enthusiastic, happy people who enjoy what I do. Plus, you know, if you build too quickly, a lot of other content creators get jealous and they'll start doing things that kind of mess with you. Yeah, it's totally true. I know it's inevitable. That's why I've kind of prepped myself for it when I started doing this. I was saying it to another content creator that I watched his stream because he was talking about like the growth of his channel and stuff, and he was talking about like switching up what he was doing as content, and then he was like, I don't know, maybe it would build the channel quicker, and then I was like, yeah, but you know, doing that might cause you to get more haters. If you don't want to deal with that, then you might not want to go down that path. Plus, you know, pivoting content is it's doable, but it's also quite rough because fans are there initially for whatever you're making, and of course, there's going to be people there for more than just whatever you're producing. So, some people are there for your personality, so they'll pivot over. But if they're there for like with my content, if they're just here for Pokemon Auto Chess, then they're not gonna care if I start making something else. Maybe we'll hold the Gumi since we're not going to sell these and we don't have enough money to get to 40. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was really slow going at the start. I did fairly well because I'd started the channel back last March, but I was just kind of toying around with different things to see what would work, and then my computer died on me, so I needed to finance some repairs on it and get a new computer. And so I had to take the summer off and then get a job to finance that stuff. And then I started back up in October and went hard uploading every day. And I was actually pretty surprised at my numbers because I was not getting very much numbers early on in like from March to April-ish last year. I was only getting like 1 view a day, if that. And then when I started in October on the 7th, I think it was, that's when I got my T1 internet connection put in. Because that was another problem. I got my computer fixed and then my internet was not up to par, so I had to get a new internet connection as well. Just all the weird stuff you have to deal with when you're trying to do setups. But yeah, I was getting 5 views a day, which was definitely a big improvement, and I think it was just because I was consistently uploading content. And then my November started, pretty much everything was going up by 5 views every 2 weeks, which was quite nice. And then I was kind of expecting my December to do a lot better than it did, and then it didn't do as well as I thought it would. And I just blame that on YouTube, specifically like YouTube deciding that they want to show like the more popular content creators to people, and they don't advertise smaller creators probably over Christmas because they just want higher engagement so that they can make more money off of ad revenue, which makes sense. I would do the same thing if I was a company. But my January did pretty well, my February did alright, and then I exploded this March, so. And my channel's been doing ever well since pretty much just when March break hit. Yeah, I don't blame it. I just remember like my one of my coworkers was always asking me how my channel's doing, and I told him when I was like, oh, I'm waiting for December. I think it'll do really well in December. And then, okay, this is gonna be a better ability on you. Guess we're just playing fire then. Fire with light. Okay, we're gonna want Torchic. Yeah. I thought December was gonna do much better, and then it just didn't. And then I was trying to figure out why, and then the only reason I could come to was that YouTube must want to push bigger content creators over Christmas because they have longer engagement on their videos, which means they hit more ads. You're saying Turtonator? Yeah. I wanted it, but usually I don't find it in field portals, so I was hoping for it. We could do this. Decent carry items. I can stick this on Torchic. Yeah. The only problem is if I got it, we wouldn't have had the items for it. And it isn't as good. Yeah. Fine. I don't know the Pokemon's names myself, too. I don't even know that one. So I think that one was Gen 4. Or was it? I can't remember. I'm only really used to the original ones from Red and Blue and Gold and Silver, because those were the generations I played in the most. My high school years was all playing on my Game Boy. Oh geez, X-Cavalier's in. Oh geez, and the Rock Bug. This guy goes pure bug. I'm gonna be scared. Okay, we're gonna have to melt him. What am I doing with this? Let's get another heart scale, I think. Yeah, I don't remember when they introduced Turtonator. Because I didn't play Gen 3 at all. I did play a ROM hack of it way later. It's Gen 7? I don't think it was Sword and Shield. Pretty sure it was in the game sooner. But you could be right. I don't know. I didn't play the generation it was originally introduced. I think we do this. I'll just make a tanky Torchic. But I only played Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, and Platinum, and Black. And then I played Pokemon Arceus. But I have, like, followed the competitive scene, like, a decent amount. Oh, Moon and Sun? Okay, yeah, maybe it's from that generation. Yeah. Well, I didn't think Black was that great. It was the reason I didn't continue playing the series, Pokemon series, was because I really didn't enjoy Black. I think I might have liked it a little bit more if it was the white version, because there was a bit differences between the two. But my brother got white, and I got black. And apparently the champion was different in them. And the storyline was a little bit different. I don't know. I thought there was just too much story there was too much story in it. Like, I'm used to not your rivals constantly talking to you all the time, and then, like, I think it was N. He comes in and he talks a bunch too. And I was just like, I just want to play the game, man. I just want to catch some Pokemon. I don't want to be sitting here smashing the A button trying to get through dialogue. I just want to play the game. Like, I don't mind storyline in games, but I think storyline's better when it's kind of like baked into the gameplay, and you don't have to like have artificial cutscenes for your game, and the game just kind of has a story. Like, one of my favorite games storyline wise is the Dark Souls series. Yeah, there were. And that's a thing I really missed too, because both of those generations, your rivals were like, one of them was a villain, which was in Gold and Silver. Like, he was the son of, he's supposed to be the son of Giovanni, right? So like, he's a douchebag. And then you got Gary, or Blue, depending on how you want to call it, and he's just a snarky asshole. So. Well, I miss when the rivals in the Pokemon series were you going, oh, I really want to defeat him. Like, I really want to kick his ass because he's really pissing me off. Yeah, no, he stole his starter at the beginning of the game from the professor. So, yeah. After those two gens, they stopped making the rivals. They made them more like friendly rivals instead of, like, you know, someone you'd actually love to hate. I kind of missed that, because there was I think it was Black, because that game really annoyed me. You had like 3 rivals in it or something. It was like a girl, a chubby guy, and some other kid. I know in the anime he's hinted to be Giovanni's son. I don't think in the games. I don't think in the games they do it. Yeah, it definitely is, and I blame it on the graphics getting better. And then when I was younger, there was this like whole thing with gaming being an art. And I think a lot of artsy people moved into the gaming industry. Like graphic designers that were in film and stuff started to decide that they wanted to involve themselves in gaming. I think we're gonna get the seed. Actually, let's grab this. And so they all started bringing in that talent that they had, but they also brought in all the artsy-fartsy kind of mentality that they were taught in school. Okay, I don't think I'm fully evolving these, so I'm gonna sell them back and get this. Well, I didn't play X and Y. So maybe it was that, and I'm just remembering it from a video I watched. I just remember that there was a generation that there were, like, so many rivals, and it was like you leave the starter town, one of them talks to you, then you battle, then you walk down the route like halfway, and then another one's battling you, then you make it to the next town and another one's battling you, and then you go down the next route, and then you go to like a manor house, and then another one wants to battle you, and then you go down the road a little bit more and another one wants to. It's just like, and then you have to mash through all their dialogue because they're like talking to you and trying to like express their personality, and it's like you don't get to know any of them too well because there's so many of them. And it's like, what was the point of putting this many rivals in the game? You just wanted to have much more diverse teams for me to fight, and I don't even think any of them had anything challenging on their team, if I could recall anyways, so it wasn't, I don't know. And the Pokemon games, I think that people like Game Freak probably have been there a really long time, and they've just kind of gotten bored, and they kind of just release games because they have to. They have to hit their quotas. Yeah, especially the last one to come out, where it was just all in a city. Well, there's definitely probably been some shifts at the company that have changed their like outlook. I think Pokemon is what they consider like one of their safe IPs that they don't want to experiment too much with, because it's just it's kind of like the Modern Warfare series with yeah. I think the Pokemon series is a direct down from Nintendo, where they go, hey, we need you to just pump out quick money so that we can use that money on other projects. And so I think that's why the Pokemon series haven't been as well as they have been in the past. Yeah. No, when they hit, right? But that isn't always the case. Pokédoll. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I've been so distracted this game talking to you. I haven't been thinking too much about what I'm doing. Let's grab this. But I think they definitely are just using Pokemon as a safe series to ensure that they get income coming into the company so that they can work on other projects. Okay, we get the balloon. Not bad, I guess. I'll do this just to... It's where you're gonna have a hard time finding it. We're not in region anymore. I need it evolved. This needs to go on something. Only problem is I can't fully evolve this. Maybe I can get a second one. Put this on you. Guess we're gonna have to Charmeleon. I don't want to put these on Magmar instead. But we can't do that without getting another Bregzin in or getting another human in, because I want to get human 4 in. But I might have to do that this round or we're gonna lose. I need more beef for the front, I think. Okay, we can stick this in. We just need the human activation. I no need to apologize. I enjoy having good conversations. Originally that's what I wanted to do with the channel was talk about complicated things about the gaming industry. So I do like having complex conversations. So we can do this. I could put this just in case. Oops, probably needed that torch. Yeah, it looks like we're getting eliminated. Oh, well. Yeah. So originally, a long time ago, so I've been wanting to make this channel for a long time. I just never had the confidence to go about doing it. And then a couple of years ago, I was thinking about putting together a thing where I just like talk about different things in gaming. I originally was gonna start off talking about like Dungeons and Dragons and some thoughts that I had about the game. I was just gonna like, so I really like getting into the like meat and gritty about game mechanics. Yeah, it was a pretty unlucky match. Unfortunately, I just didn't have a path that I was taking in it, and the Soul Rock isn't really what I wanted to see. I mean, Light's not bad, and it was carrying us for a long time, but the problem was as soon as we hit we needed a better legendary. I needed a legendary I could put in the sunlight and then move the items onto, but then we got the balloon guy. And these items aren't bad on him, but I didn't want to move him into the second slot and have him be more vulnerable. So, unfortunate. But we had some pretty good games tonight. We got this awesome first place as our last game, and this game did pretty well. I just can't remember who the guy who beat us was, but he had a crazy good team too. Oh yeah, he was going on Morphus Poison, I think, or something. He had a crazy good name. Yeah, Moltres would have been really good. Even I think even Ho-Oh would have been fine, because then we would have gotten Light 3, which would have allowed it to cast faster, which would be really good. Especially with these items on it, it would cast quite quickly too. Then I got this game, and I very rarely ever get this off. Could have played this one a little bit better. We had a light spot in the back, so this thing was doing good, but we had to have started in the back, which wasn't amazing. I could have maybe considered switching it to the front and putting this in the back, but I think that was just me making a mistake. But it was a pretty cool game. Yeah, my region was pretty bad. I don't know. If I concentrated a little bit more of that game, I could have probably done a bit better, because I wasn't fully concentrating when I picked our legendary portals. I could have maybe found a better region. And then we had a pretty good fighting game too, but this lobby was full of some pretty strong people. I was wanting to finish off with the Gourmet 3, but we didn't quite get there. Got eliminated before we could stick it in. But had a pretty strong fighting team using mostly additionals, which was nice. Really strong Pangoro and Iron Valiant. We even got our fighting portal stolen from us, and we ended up getting Iron Valiant anyways. So that was a pretty fun game. Pretty fun games tonight. But I'm probably going to call it here. Thanks for having a great conversation with me, Mr. Encryption. And for all of you who've tuned in, thank you for watching. And all of those who watch the VOD, you watch the end, thank you. Have a great day.